Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are very pregnant and I wanted to talk about what is in my hospital bag. This is my third baby, my third scheduled C-section, and if you are interested in a hospital bag that is straight to the point, everything you need, one bag, not a suitcase. A little heavy though, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you're interested, please keep on watching and I'll show you everything that I have in my little bag. First thing that is not in the bag, but I am definitely bringing to the hospital is my little water cup. Or not so little, it's literally the size of my head. But I like this because it keeps things cold. They usually have water and refill a little cup for you. But I really just like my cup because it keeps everything super cold and I can only drink water if it's super cold. This bag, this is also my diaper bag I got off Amazon. I do have a diaper bag video on my channel. If you've been here for some time, you might have seen it already. I have everything in these little packing cubes, and these packing cubes are definitely a must if you don't want to bring a big huge bag. And if you're having a C-section, they're going to be helpful because you'll need help getting stuff out of your bags, and that way you can just tell your partner or your husband or whoever, you know, hey, my stuff is in my own little packing cube. I have 2 pairs of pajamas. So these are like the little button up satin pajamas, and I've washed everything like the baby laundry detergent just because all of my children have had sensitive skin at some point. And so I just like to have my clothes that are going to be close to them when they first come out, nice and clean. And then I have another one, just 2 pairs of pajamas. I am someone who likes to shower. I don't care if I've been cut open. I don't care what the circumstance is. I need to shower or I don't feel comfortable. It's nice and refreshing to take a shower. So I definitely need pajamas. I'm usually there for 3 or 4 days. So the first day I'm usually in the hospital gown, second day 1 pair, third day another pair. I really like the pajamas with the buttons because you can easily breastfeed. It doesn't have bottoms so they can check your incision and check your bleeding and everything like that. It is definitely hot in here. So let me get a fan. Okay, I had to grab a fan, so hopefully that doesn't mess with the audio too much. But yeah, I like to have a nice robe. This is like a satin material, but it is really soft and a little like stretchy too. So I do have this just if I am there for 3 or 4 days. If I am hot, I probably will prefer the robe. I know with each postpartum experience I had a varying temperature thing. The hospital's always pretty cold, but sometimes you just are sweating and, you know, you can be hot, your temperature is a little off, and the hormones make you feel a little weird. So if the robe might be worn more than 1 day if I am hot. And I did get these little nursing bras from Target. These are my favorite types of nursing bras for, like, you know, when you're in the bed, when you're lounging around, because you literally just poop and boop, cover it, uncover it. And I am planning to breastfeed, so, and I have 2. And then they do provide the mesh underwear for you, so obviously I didn't pack underwear for when I'm in the hospital. Let's see. This is my going home outfit. So I have like these maternity underwear that are kind of stretchy, but they have like some compression, not compression, but just like, they just feel good on your body. But it is maternity, so it has like a little belly part. My belly goes down for the most part a lot. It doesn't look like I am as pregnant as I am when I come in, but you still have a little bit of a belly and it is a little jiggly. And I wore these types of underwear like the beginning of when I started to have a little bit of a bump, and it was really comforting. So I'm hoping that it feels really comforting coming home too. Now I'll just wear the mesh panties. I know some people love them. I really love them, and I don't really like the whole diaper thing So, you know, just throwing it out there. And then these are different. They are kind of, they go over the belly too, but these are looser. So they don't really have any type of hold or compression. And that's just in case, you know, this is the third baby, maybe my belly doesn't go down, I'll have something that can still go over my belly, but just be a little bit softer, like without the holds, if my belly is a little bit bigger. Because I'm having a C-section, I definitely want underwear to go over the belly. Like, you want underwear that is bigger than your size now and bigger than your head. You're gonna have an incision that is fresh. You don't want anything really on that. You don't want underwear cutting, you know, at the bikini line where you have a fresh wound. So definitely recommend underwear like that. And I got this cute little stars above set from Target. This is like a little knit thing. It is July, so this is a really light fabric. It just feels like pajamas, like a pajama set. It's going from the hospital to home. So I want to be in something that is very comfortable, or I have visitors or something. I don't look like I'm in pajamas, but I feel like I'm in pajamas. And I personally do not like tight stuff when I am fresh out of getting cut open. I don't really like that. I will like it like as I progress and get like further in my recovery, like week 2, but those first few days I just want to be as comfortable as possible, and these are the softest pajamas. And the whole stars above line is really soft. I think all of my pajamas that I mentioned are from there. I do have some pads. This is a overnight pad, so it is really long, but it's thin. And this one is a regular thin pad. If I do not bleed a lot, I'm having a C-section, so sometimes I've noticed my bleeding varies. With my first son, I bled a lot. My second son, I didn't really bleed as much. So if I don't need that huge super size of your head pad that they give you at the hospital, I did pack some thin ones. And the hospital will have a variation of pads too if you ask for them, but I just find that they're thicker. And like you saw, my shorts are pretty short, so I would prefer to have a thinner pad. I did order this little Peri bottle. These are really popular now. If you watched any hospital postpartum videos, you probably have seen these. And just because you have a C-section and the lady parts are definitely still inflamed, you have an open incision, it's hard for you to bend and wipe. So and you can also get hemorrhoids, just FYI. So it's just nice to have a bottle that goes under that you don't have to bend to use. They'll give you a regular Peri bottle with a C-section at the hospital too, but I thought this was really cool and this would be really helpful. So I actually have this one that goes specifically to the hospital, and then I have the Freedom Mom for at home. And you can see I packed like a decent amount of stuff, but because I have everything in a packing cube, it is able to fit in this one like that, which is nice because, you know, I don't want my husband to have to make 1,000 trips after we have our baby. Usually you get rolled into like your OR room and stuff, and then afterwards you get put into a different room where you're going to stay for the next few days, so you don't bring all of your stuff in like when you first come in. So I don't want him to have to carry like 3 suitcases worth of stuff. Is my toothbrush. I did buy a little electronic toothbrush off of Amazon. I just felt like it would be something nice to have, like a brand new toothbrush. It's the little things for me that really make me feel like clean and fresh, and just like something a little nice for myself because I will have just given birth. And then I do have some baby lotion. Like I said, I have children with sensitive skin. This isn't a sensitive skin baby lotion, and I probably won't even use this on my newborn, but it is a baby lotion and it's more sensitive than the lotion that I typically use. So I will be using this for my body. I have a little charger block in here, and then this is my toiletry bag. I just have like a little kit for like if I want to put on some concealer or something like that, correct if I have a pimple or something, because I probably will have visitors. My little body wash, mouthwash. I think this is like baby wash, and I like to use like baby wash because it's very gentle on like the lady parts, or even like on my body. I might not want to use the scented one the first day. They provide an antibacterial soap for you. It's good for like your incision and stuff. I don't have to bring a whole entire bar of soap, which is not really a big deal, but for me, like I had a little bag. I don't know. I have my little face wash, my toothpaste, and my Cetaphil like lotion. I have a bunch of like little toothpicks like these. These are my favorite. The Lanolin cream, I've used this faithfully. I know they've come up with better organic options, but I just use this as like my tried and true Old Faithful. I've never had like bleeding, crack nipples or anything if I just use this from day one. So I packed this. I have a little sample of the Rare Beauty mascara because, well, I'm going to be having a newborn and be on medication and look like I'm half dead. And then I have my little Carmex. I really recommend having the little packing cubes. I cannot stress this enough because it really saves space. And if I needed to ask my husband, hey, can you get my toiletry bag because I need to get my makeup and your mom is coming, your dad is coming, yada yada yada, he'll know where to look. So I have two extremely long chargers. I think they're 10 feet. You're gonna need these in the hospital because, you know, the chargers, the plugs aren't always close to the bed. You might need one, your husband might need one. And then my last thing is my baby stuff. They provide so much stuff for you at the hospital. You really don't have to bring a lot of stuff. I did bring a few sleepers. I have like this gender neutral sleeper, a little swaddle with the Velcro, because this is what we will be using at home. So I would prefer to swaddle my baby in this at the hospital if the nurses aren't doing it, because they will do it for you and they do a great job. But I personally will be using that Velcro swaddle because I don't have time for the 80 million thousand steps. If there is a change in gender, I have my little girl outfit for coming home. And we are supposed to be having a boy, so I have my little boy outfit for coming home. And they're all newborn sizes. I've had pretty big babies before. This baby is measuring on the smaller side, so at the very least the baby's not going to be bigger than their brother. And even if they were, my sons were 8 to almost 9 pounds, and they fit in newborn for like a full month. So unless I have like a 12-pound baby, I don't think I'll have to worry about them not being able to fit into a newborn size. And then I just bought this little rainbow blanket. It is very stretchy, a little bit thicker than like a muslin blanket, but it is stretchy and nice to cover the baby as we leave the hospital, because it is summertime. I don't want something thick and knitted that they're going to be hot in. That's everything I'm bringing to the hospital. My hair is in braids. I will not be bringing any hair products, shampoo, anything like that. That's the only thing I would advise you to bring if you wanted to wash your hair. I never wash my hair at the hospital because I just feel like I have an open wound that is fresh, and I don't want the shampoo, conditioner stuff on my incision. It just freaks me out, so I would never do that. But if you're comfortable, you got to do what's best for you. And the last thing I will be bringing that is not here is my best friend pillow, because I plan on breastfeeding. I'm not going to bring any other breastfeeding products. Maybe a Haka I might stick in there at the last minute, but I've never bought that before, and I'm not really a leaker in those first few days, so I'm not typically in need of a Haka or anything, but I might just throw it in there. And yeah, that's my hospital bag.